Hello and welcome to another Magic the Gathering unboxing. Today I'm going to be unboxing a fat pack from the new Dragon's Maze set. I just picked this up today. So inside of this we've got the usual complement of things, and not really much changed since the last fat pack that I opened. It's Player's Guide with complete visual encyclopedia, Dragon's Maze card box, 9 Dragon Maze booster packs, 80 card basic land pack, special edition spin down knife counter, and 2 deck boxes. So let's open this up and have a look inside. First up, I think we'll have a quick look at the Player's Guide, so you can see how this is laid out. So in this particular set we've got the introduction of the fuse mechanic, and so this is a reintroduction, if you like, because we've had split cards before, but the difference here is this fuse mechanic that allows you to basically cast both sides of the split card if you want to. The other thing about these the boosters in here is, instead of having a basic land in the booster, you get a non-basic land in the form of one of the 10 guild gates from Return to Ravnica and Gatecrash sets, but there's a good chance that you sometimes might get a rare or a mythic rare land. And then, as with all these encyclopedias, you get the 10 coolest Dragon Mazes cards. So these are sort of cards that as I pull these I'm going to be looking out for. And then there's a bit about this whole race for the maze, which is the backstory around the set. A bit about the maze runners from each guild. Planeswalker profile, and then we actually move on to the card encyclopedia, so you've got all these sort of facsimiles of the cards in the set. Looks like, so you've got coloured, monocoloured first, and then onto the multicoloured, and then the split cards, and then the colourless, and then our non-basic lands. Okay. So, have a quick look at the card box. Basically, same on both sides. Here's our deck packs. There's our spin down dice. I don't know how clear that is. It's a bit of an unusual colour with this sort of mottled effect. And there's our sort of set logo. So what it looks like, just from what I can see in the packs here, it looks like they simply reproduced the land from the actual Return to Ravnica set. So I'll just very quickly check through these and we can just see whether that is the case. So it's always nice, if you're a fan of land artwork like I am, it's always nice to have a quick look through. go through a few of these so you can get a feel for the variation in the artwork. It's very slippery. And there we go, I'll just stop there I think. So you get 80 land in this particular fat pack, split between the obviously the different colours, different colours of mana. So let's have a look at our boosters. We've got 9 boosters. As always, there's also a player's guide in here as well. Okay. So, first one, if we can get lucky. I've avoided looking too much at the set actually, so it'll be interesting to see the new cards. So first up we have our commons. Smelt Ward Gatekeepers, Steeple Rock, Mending Touch, Uncovered Clues, Golgari Cluestone, Azorus Cluestone, Deputy of Acquittals, Gruul Cluestone. So all of these Cluestones basically, they're 3 colourless and then they fix for a certain guild combinations. You can tap and add red, or in this case red or green in the case of the Gruul one, but also you can pay red and green, tap, sacrifice it, and then in this case draw a card. And the other one, yeah, actually it's card, I think it's card draw on all of these actually, look at it, yep, card draw on all. So you get basically colour fixing and you get to draw a card. Crypt Incursion, Opal Lake Gatekeepers. Now moving on to our uncommons, Restore the Peace. So here's first one in this pack, one of these split cards with fuse on it. So on one side we've got Armed for 1 and a red, on the other side we have Dangerous for 3 and a green. So just as an example here, and I won't do this for every single split card, but just so you can see how this works if you've not seen them before. So on the Armed side it's a sorcery, target creature gets +1/+1 and gains double strike until end of turn. On the Dangerous side, all creatures able to block target creature this turn do so. So what makes this different from previous split cards is this fuse. So down it's got fuse. You may cast one or both halves of this card from your hand. And obviously if you cast Armed, then it's 1 and a red. If you cast Dangerous, it's 3 and a green. But if you want to cast Armed and Dangerous, it's 1 red and 3 and a green. So obviously a combination cost there. Then we've got Profit and Loss. And our rare is Lavinia of the 10th. So this is a legendary creature. Protection from red, 3 white, blue. When Lavinia of the 10th enters the battlefield, detain each non-land permanent your opponent's control with converted mana cost 4 or less. Until your next turn, these permanents can't attack or block and their activated abilities can't be activated. Then in our normal basic land slot we have an Izzet Guildgate, a Knight token. On the back there, I spotted that earlier, is a advert for the Modern Masters. It's coming out in June. Okay. Ubar Sar Gatekeepers, Nivix Cyclops, Izzet Cluestone, Mutant's Prey, another Steeple Rock, Riot Piker, Clear a Path, Thrashing Moss Dog, Weapon Surge, Tar Druid, Carnage Gladiator, so first uncommon of this pack, Species Gorger, Crisis Incubation, and in our rare slot we have a split card. So this is Beck and Call. The thing is, this is the rare, I'll go through this. So on the Beck side, green and a blue. On the Call side, 4 white, blue. So Beck is whenever a creature enters the battlefield this turn you may draw a card, and Call is put 4 1/1 white bird creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield. So you can see the advantage in trying to fuse that together. Celestia Guildgate, another advert. Okay. Smeltward Gatekeepers, another Steeple Rock. Mending Touch, Uncovered Clues, a Golgari Cluestone, an Azorus Cluestone, Cruel Warrior, Tar Druid, Wake the Reflections, Wind Drake. Now moving on to our uncommons, we have Alive and Well, Jeline Sphinx, Putrefy, and we have a mythic here in the form of Reap Intellect. So that's X, 2 colourless, blue, black, sorcery. Target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose up to X non-land cards from it and exile them. For each card exiled this way, search that player's graveyard, hand and library for any number of cards with the same name as that card and exile them. Then that player shuffles his or her library. Have an Orzhov Guildgate, and an advert for the Pro Tour Dragon's Maze. Beetleform Mage, Bane Alley Blackguard, Dimir Cluestone, Tithe Drinker, Hasda's Snare Squad, Sinister Possession, Crawl Warrior, Tar Druid, Wake the Reflections, Wind Drake, Ascended Lord Mage, so on to our uncommons. More of the Obsidat, Gleam of Battle, Aetherling is our rare, so 4, 2 blue. Number of choices here on the abilities, so it's a 4/5 creature shapeshifter, but also for a cost of a blue you can exile Aetherling, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step, or for blue you can Aetherling is unblockable this turn. 1 colourless Aetherling gets +1/-1 until end of turn. Colourless Aetherling gets -1/+1 until end of turn. Now because you don't have to tap this, obviously there's certain combinations of these abilities that you can basically play together. At least that's my understanding, so correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, if you've got the mana to spend on this, you can, basically play various combinations. Rakdos Guildgate, a night token. Vicino First Blade, Maze Behemoth, Hidden Strings, Boros Cluestone, Orzhov Cluestone, Battering Krasis, Morg Burst, Maze Sentinel, Sinister Possession, Maze Glider, and our uncommon is Armed and Dangerous, Warped Physique, Gleam of Battle, Obsidat's Aid is our rare, 3 white black, sorcery, return target permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Is it Guildgate? That's it for that pack. Boros Cluestone, Rakdos Drake, Runner's Bane, Vyashno First Blade, Mind Static, Clear a Path, Thrashing Moss Dog, Weapon Surge, Zertar Druid, Naive Decree, Toil and Trouble is our first uncommon, Crisis Incubation, Profit and Loss, Trait Doctoring is our rare, so single blue, sorcery, change the text of target permanent by replacing all instances of one colour word with another or one basic land type with another until the end of turn. Also has cipher on it. So then you may exile this spell card encoded on a creature you control. Whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player, its controller may cast a copy of the encoded card without paying its mana cost. Selesnya Guildgate. Tithe Drinker, Smelt Ward Gatekeepers, another Steeple Rock, Mending Touch, Uncovered Clues, Wind Drake, Clear a Path, Fatal Fumes, Weapon Surge, Ceruli Gatekeepers, Carnage Gladiator, our first uncommon of this pack, Feral Animist, Blast of Genius, Gaze of Granite is our rare, so X, colourless, black, black, green. Destroy each non-land permanent with converted mana cost X or less. Boros Guildgate. That's that pack. There's just 2 more to go. Hidden Strings, Boros Cluestone, Orzhov Cluestone, Rakdos Drake, Tithe Drinker, Wind Drake, Morg Burst, Punish the Enemy, Thrashing Moss Dog, Woodlock Crawler is our first uncommon of this pack. Spike Jester, Blaze Commando, Notion Thief is our rare. So this is 2 colourless, blue-black for a creature human rogue, 3/1. It's got flash. If an opponent would draw a card except the first one he or she draws in each of his or her draw steps, instead that player skips that draw and you draw a card. We have a foil Bane Alley Blackguard and a Gruul Gilgate. Last pack. Okay, so we have a Gilgari Cluestone, Azorus Cluestone, Hired Torturer, Nivix Cyclops, Maze Rusher, that's Weapon Surge, Zertar Druid, Leave Decree, Maze Abomination, Maze Glider. So yeah, actually one thing I didn't point out, there's in this set there's a cycle of maze creatures. They're all 5 colourless and then the particular colour, so there's 5 of them. Restore the Peace, that's first uncommon in this pack. Far and Away, Goblin Test Pilot, Catch and Release is our rare, so just so you can see that. So Catch is 1 colourless blue-red, Release is 4 colourless red-white, both sorceries as I believe all of these are. Gain control of target permanent until end of turn, untap it. It gains haste until end of turn. Each player sacrifices an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, a land, and a planeswalker. Golgari Gilgate. And there we have it. So that's my unboxing of the Dragon's Maze Fat Pack. Very nice stack of 80 lands. Now 9 boosters worth of cards that I'll be sorting through, and also we got our spin down counter in there, and this the handy box to put all our cards in. Okay, thanks for watching.